Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm your host Paris.
I'm Peyton.
I'm Rhiannon.
And I'm Kayla,
And we are Highly Official Podcast.
where we bring you raw and uncut realness.
Hey!
Go ahead. You know, somebody commented that I need to grow up and stop doing that. But I thought it was like a little like, you know, like, hey. Like,
We don't even have like the same intro music no more. So it's kind of like, it'd be like a quick little dun-dun-dun-dun.
So they told you that?
Who told
I
you?
saw somebody comment that like,
I didn't see
I
that.
wish Kayla would stop doing that noise.
So is that when you said, oh, you was going to do it, but then you thought about that comment?
I just had a little like realization, like,
So you gonna listen to them?
Yeah.
if I just feel like, is it childish? Because I thought it was like.
Maybe you just sometimes do it, sometimes don't. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad.
I think it's like just you.
I think they don't give a what nobody think for real. So,
Okay.
but I did consider it.
Okay.
You know, that is like something that really goes into our topic today.
Oh.
Does it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I can't wait to, this is a very interesting topic, and we're also celebrating Peyton.
Peyton's birthday coming up, you guys.
Sag season.
So, Peyton, what do you want this year to bring you?
That's a hard question. Maybe like, I would say like stability.
Mm-hmm.
Just all around mental stability, financial stability, emotional stability. Is that mental stability too? Can I have relationship stability? Can I have like a stable relationship at 27?
Oh, you want to be in a relationship? That's what you want? 20, like,
Yeah, I want to get like, I feel like 27 is like, okay, 28, 29, 30,
Uh-huh.
We're
marriage,
30.
babies,
Mhm.
house, like, like I want that. That's what I want to transition into in my late 20s,
Mm.
early 30s. Like, I'm ready to get serious about settling down. I don't think I am, but like I want to, you know.
So we got you some flowers. You know, pink. We got some pink flowers for you because, like, okay, this girl loves her some pink.
Yes.
This girl loves her some freaking, like, everything pink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Birthday party pink.
Yeah.
Very
Funeral
intentional
pink.
about
Like,
picking that
everything
out.
pink.
Please, I want a pink casket.
Okay.
I can see that. What's your picture on it?
No.
Let's not talk about that.
It's
And
my birthday. Ooh.
we got happy cinnamon.
Do you like
You
cinnamon
eat
rolls?
I like cinnamon
Okay,
rolls.
cool.
Girl.
Cause I'm over the cake. I'm like, let's
I
try
like it.
cinnamon buns, and we can
Ooh.
eat it today after our stream. Well, with our stream meal.
W friends.
Should we sing happy birthday?
And hold on, why can't we sing happy birthday to you? Why you said
okay.
So awkward.
Later,
no? Wow.
Okay,
Okay, fine. On the
fine.
stream. We'll
No,
do it on
you
the
guys
stream.
can say
No,
it.
I
No,
don't want to
later,
either.
later,
You made me
yeah.
feel awkward. No.
I want to sing it.
I hate when people
Well, we
sing
gonna have to
happy
sing it,
birthday
like,
to
3
me
times.
because like
No, have
it
you?
be feeling so awkward. Like, what do I do when
You
they sing
smile.
me happy birthday? I just
No,
be like,
have you seen the little trend where they be like, stop filming like this when you doing like film your people that's there celebrating with you. I
that's
think that
cute.
if you start doing that, you will want to sing more. Cause I'm like that
But
irritates me
everybody
too.
be
That
having their phone
singing.
up, blocking their face.
No,
Wait, what are you trying to do?
You know
y'all
what?
haven't
She's
seen this?
basically seeing everybody's reaction, how they look when they're
Like
singing happy
you
birthday.
you
to her.
record who sings to you, or you just look in admiration at who's there for
Yeah.
you on your day. Like
Yeah.
it's not, because I feel like if you just stand there and you don't sing along or anything, like
Why
it's
am I singing
weird.
along on my happy birthday?
I
How you gonna bring a gift on my birthday to my birthday party?
start doing this happy birthday because it's
Yeah.
awkward if I'm just standing there
Yeah, like
like.
a
I'll
me.
just be feeling awkward in general.
But now I'm gonna
It
start
makes me
recording.
emotional. It makes me
Yeah.
want to
And
cry.
every year I'm gonna see how
Really?
small it get.
Yeah, because it just makes you admire like everyone
bad.
that's there. You're like, oh my god, like y'all really just y'all showed out for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, we won't sing it then. Then we got you a gift card. I'm gonna email it to you. That's why I asked for your email.
Okay.
So
She seems so ecstatic.
Woo!
she be ecstatic when she want to be ecstatic. She's not.
Like do you want to know what the gift cards too?
Yeah.
It's just Fashion Nova.
Okay.
No, why you say it like that? It's not just. It's Fashion Nova, girl. Like whenever you need
Well,
your
it
last
wasn't gonna
minute
be
outfit-
Aritzia and all that. It wasn't gonna be that.
But girl, when
it's
it's
a CB,
It's gonna be last minute. You're gonna be trying to go somewhere, and you're gonna need that same day delivery. You're gonna have your Fashion Nova paid
Yeah.
by us.
I really feel
Huh.
like Fashion Nova never really sends like same. I've never
No,
ordered
I
something
do.
the same
I got
day
this
and it
same
came
day for you.
That's crazy. Anytime I order it, don't ever come.
You gotta order it before
12 p.m.
Before 12.
Okay.
Before 12, and if you in LA, it's especially where you stay, it's gonna come fast.
Mine never come. They always go to like they went to
Yeah.
Doolin's before. They called
Yeah.
me. They was like, "We're at
said
Doolin's,"
that.
and they ended up at an apartment building before. And I
Your
was
driver was just slow.
Yeah, that was
I was like, "Oh,
somebody
I'm not
that
ever
didn't
gonna
know.
do this again."
Because I order from them all the time, same day.
Yeah, no, it never works out for me.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Well, if y'all need me to get it for you,
But
just let
thank
me know.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So today's topic is about speaking on emotions and having emotional intelligence and dissecting exactly what that is and what that means for us and to y'all too. So to get it started off, how do you know if someone is emotionally intelligent?
I feel like you know somebody is like emotionally intelligent just based off like how they react in like certain situations. Like if anything I would say, okay, for example, I was like dating this guy and like we got into an argument and it was like a conversation that had came up, and the way that he reacted and responded, it was just like you could tell his parents just didn't let him cry when he was a little boy. Like he was like one of those little boys, like his parents told him like toughen up. And, you know, I feel like there's a lot of like toxic masculinity that like affects most younger Black men's emotional intelligence. And in that, it's like they don't know how to express themselves and how to like, you know, not, well, I guess everybody has like a different way of expressing themselves, but like the way he did it was like, he kind of like, he didn't express himself. He like distanced himself and like didn't say nothing at all and didn't know how to communicate how he was feeling. And if he tried to communicate it, it was like he wanted to cry, but like he couldn't even cry because he was raised to not cry. So I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand for some people, not all people.
I feel like for me, you can tell someone is emotionally intelligent by just how they process emotions and how they like handle like conflict. I feel like if someone is emotionally intelligent, I feel like you're able to acknowledge like how you feel and recognize how somebody else feels, and you're able to like understand like what the trigger point may have been or where the hiccup in that situation may have been. I also think it's being able to like regulate your emotions and how you respond and how you let like things that have happened, how you respond to it. You know what I mean? I think there's many of like different ways to like play a role in emotional intelligence, but I think that's the biggest thing is like how do you recognize the energy that's being displayed and how do you handle it and how do you bring it back down to a common ground?
So I looked up emotional intelligence, and I just want to, maybe we need a better, clearer understanding on what emotional intelligence is. So it says it's the ability to understand, manage, and use emotions in a healthy, effective way. Self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, think before reacting, staying grounded during drama. How do you feel how you handle drama?
Me personally?
Yes.
If it's some drama, I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm very, very expressive.
I'm thinking about
I'm very
your
emotionally
Twitch issue.
Yeah, I'm very
Yeah.
emotionally expressive. Sometimes I do not stay grounded during drama and I just spaz out. Like, because a lot of times I'm like a very chill, calm, collected person. But like sometimes I don't like to express how I'm feeling because I feel like, especially like as an influencer, when you keep expressing how you feel, people start to think that you're weak. So like over time, like I try not to express myself too much, but then there's times where it's like it just be feeling bottled up. And those times where I don't express myself because I don't want to look weak to the public, it'll be bottled up. And then finally, when it's just so bottled up and I can't take it no more, then I just like feel like it just explodes like a water bottle with like some soda in it. And I guess I don't know. I feel like expressing yourself in a negative way is better than not expressing yourself at all. I will say that. But I feel like good emotional intelligence is not doing it, not overdoing it and not underdoing it. It's like right in the middle. I'm not perfect. I think I'm over the top when it comes to situations like that, like the Twitch situation. I spazzed out because there's a delusional person out there who's trying to beef with me over a man that I don't even want. And I just think it's so crazy that this person just won't leave me alone. But if I react, now I'm the problem, I'm the drama. But really, I feel like I have good emotional intelligence because I know how to express everything that I'm feeling without taking it out on another person. Like, I don't have to bring somebody down to like bring myself up. I'm just reacting and defending myself. Is that not having good emotional intelligence? I don't know.
Whoa.
I mean, I definitely think that that's a part of emotional intelligence, that you're able to like acknowledge like how you feel. But I feel like one of the things when it comes to emotional intelligence is how you respond to it. And I feel like a lot of times people don't understand that emotional intelligence comes with like not judging, but understanding of, I'm trying to understand why you feel the way you feel, and you understand why I feel the way I feel. I feel like that's probably one of the biggest reasons why like a lot of things, relationships, or even like just things like your Twitch situation or business, is that people like lack like poor conflict resolution.
Yeah.
And expressing yourself is good, but is it a healthy way of expressing yourself? Is it effective? Like, is the person that you're speaking to, are they actually able to understand where you're coming from? Because if you are balling it up, it gets to a point where it's like, yes, you are expressing yourself, but is the person that you're expressing it to able to understand where you're coming from? Because you're at a point where your emotions are heightened. And I think a good emotional intelligence is when you like when we take moments and we pause, like, okay, you know what? Let me not respond right now, because let me gather my thoughts so that way I can express myself in a way where I know you understand me, and it's an effective, healthy way, and it's not toxic,
Yeah, the first time I reacted to like everything that happened, I didn't have good emotional intelligence. I just was spazzing for like 30 minutes talking about this girl. And I feel like it made it look like I was arguing over a man. So I wish I had more emotional intelligence and like emotional stability, and like told myself, don't react right here, right now, because you just saw something. Like, I do think that's a good example. But the second time I reacted, I gave it some time, and I think I was a little more calm and collected with my responses. But sometimes, I don't know what y'all feel, sometimes I think you just shouldn't respond at all. Is that bad emotional intelligence?
No, I feel like it's just like you saving your peace.
Mm-hmm.
You're just saving your peace. I don't need to react because I know my truth. I don't have to explain it or prove it to nobody that this is my truth. I know what's up. I know what's real. So whatever you want to believe, that's just what it is.
And somebody like her in particular, like, she is trying to get this out of you.
She's trying to get your reaction.
And you fed into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because
She
if
baited you.
Yeah, rage baited you for sure. Because if you look at where you're at and where she's at, no shade, you're way so elevated above her. I'm not saying she wants your position, but your accolades and what you've accomplished, she wants that. That's why she does what she does. It's because you're trying to build this repertoire, and you're trying to build your following. You're trying to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you already there. So at this point, why am I wasting my time somebody who's beneath me?
Yeah.
No, shade.
Shade.
I was about to say something.
Clip
I
that.
forgot.
React to it.
I wanted to comment on her so bad, but every time I comment, her freaking
Just gonna get
mod,
banned.
they ban me every time.
They ask you when you ask to get unbanned, and I was like, it was an accident. And then they still
She
didn't
said
unban
W
me.
paid in.
She said a lot.
Oh no, I was talking about what Rihanna said.
All you said was,
Yeah.
no, her mods is.
I forgot what I was about to say, but okay, whatever. If you had something else to say, you had a question. You said, "What do you guys
My
think?"
question?
You was like, "What do you?"
Oh,
guys
about
think?
like just not responding at all.
Some things, but I'm not gonna like lie. I'm not perfect. Some things do deserve a
response.
response.
It's certain things I'm like, oh.
When you take stuff
wow.
too far, it's just like, okay,
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
only take so much.
yeah.
I don't know. Like, sometimes I like to, like, especially if they lying, like, or like you could care less, or like Kayla said, like, you're just in a better position than her. Like, I'm not saying nobody's beneath nobody but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But you're in a better position than her. Like, I feel like the silence just eats people up. And I love that. Like, especially if I don't have to do no explaining, no talking, like, proof is I don't have to lay it out for you. Like
Yeah.
you know the proof, girl. You're stalking me. You know my
Yeah.
track record. Like let's.
And she can look at that as a way. It's like now
I
she's
don't know.
getting clout off of you in a way because she already
Yeah.
she sees that now you have your people come into her page to check it out. What's the conversation?
Like-
now they're coming on her stuff getting the view. She's now getting the views.
Yeah, she would be talking to herself on the internet, and that would
Yeah.
eat her up. Like she would.
Because we can't say nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
If I don't bring the attention to it, facts.
literally.
exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even seen the beef if it wasn't for you.
So, yeah.
Like maybe
Yeah.
only her fans or her supporters see it, but
Or the
I don't think
reviews.
people that you really know that really click in with locked in with you and your content.
Pay
I don't
attention
think
to
they
that.
know what's going on if you didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
So
That's my problem. I already told myself I need to stop beefing with people who are average high viewers and no offense. And I feel like somebody's gonna be like, oh, Peyton's so full of herself for saying that. But if only y'all knew what I was going through, which a lot of y'all on the YouTube community don't, y'all would understand why I'm saying what I'm saying.
How do y'all feel like y'all know if someone is like emotionally intelligent?
I don't know. Nowadays, it's hard to come across people with common sense, barely.
Yeah.
So emotional intelligence, I don't even know if we're getting that far.
I know who doesn't have emotional intelligence. My life is full of narcissists. Narcissists have like zero emotional intelligence. They think they're always right. They don't know how to express themselves, and they express themselves in the most craziest ways,
Yeah.
like my granny.
with disrespect.
I know how to tell who doesn't
Yeah.
quickly,
Yeah.
but who does, I don't know. I guess it'll come over time.
Do you think like narcissists though, like in a sense, do understand like emotions, and instead of it being like emotional intelligence, they use it as manipulation?
Yeah.
Because I feel like someone who's a narcissist, you understand how to get to that person. You know, like their trigger points. And I feel like that, in a sense, does take emotional intelligence. Is it healthy? Probably not. It's probably toxic, but I wouldn't say
So you feel like they're emotionally aware. They're just flipping
aware.
it, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
purposely.
That's
They're
perfect.
aware of what they're
That's
doing.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's really like some you shit. Like that's deep.
Yeah.
Like you really need help.
That's
I feel
mental
like,
health.
Like
Yeah.
mental health. Like
That's
you
mental
need,
health.
It's a lot going on.
It's like it's the head.
because
Yeah.
it just makes you.
It's
It
something
just makes
different.
you think because it just makes you think like, damn, like because if you really like you know how you said having emotional intelligence is also having the consideration for others, like other people's emotions and not just yours. So the both of y'all's. So if you just playing with me like that, like how dare, like that's what triggers me, and that's when all my emotional intelligence gets lost. Because how dare you? You sitting up here playing with me, like you're sitting up here playing, like a person's triggers, and you're sitting up here playing with me. So now, just the fact that you're sitting up here playing with me in my face, yeah, now I have no emotional intelligence. I'm not aware, and I'm gonna spaz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you're playing with me.
Yeah.
You wanted this, and I'd be mad because I'd be like,
But damn, you fell for it because
You
you
gave
knew
him-
what he was doing.
You let
You
them
knew
rage
what he
bait
was
you.
doing.
it'd be like giving a reaction like I'm really trying to work on that, but you're not about to play in my face.
That's why I feel like I don't really have much.
Yeah, I don't. I would not claim
I'll admit,
myself
I don't
as
think
an emotional intelligent
I'm all the way
person.
there.
No.
I'm just being honest.
Let's backtrack to my stream where that girl was talking to you like she wanted to fight. I did not.
They were joking. You're so late.
They were joking.
So
It
yeah,
got
she
to the point
wanted
they were
to
joking,
joke.
but I don't know if she was joking.
Yeah, I
that
wasn't
day.
joking after a while, but she wanted to play baddies. Why do you want to play baddies at 28 years old? I don't know why I want to play baddies, but I'm bored at this point. So
I was
let's
watching
play
it back
baddies.
like, wait,
Let's play
I
baddies.
thought y'all was
Because you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there.
When she told me what she was telling me on the phone, I said, "You was playing what?"
baddies. I was playing
I
baddies.
was like, yeah, I know you were bored.
I was
What do you
confused
mean?
because I'm
It got
like,
to
what
that?
the heck?
Yeah, no. After
It's
a while,
hard to
I
run the
wasn't
table.
playing. We're good, right? She's like, we're good, like Rhiannon, like we're good. And I'm just like, yeah, girl.
And I'm looking at Rihanna. I'm looking at her. I'm like, because I'm looking at Rihanna. Rihanna's not playing
I'm not
at this
playing
point.
no more. At the point, it did get to a point where I was not playing.
No,
no
and she
more.
said, I'm not playing.
And I told her I'm not playing no more. So, yeah. And then she stopped.
At 28 years
At
old.
28 years old, I don't know why I want to play baddies, but that's
That's
Oh,
a new
man.
game. Daddy.
I
Roblox.
don't want to play baddies with y'all bitches.
Roblox.
I don't.
So yeah, but I don't think I'm not all the way there with that. No, because if you hurt me, I have to hurt you. And like if you say something to her, I feel like I have to because why are you playing with me like that? Like why do you think you could talk to me like that? It's just that. But it depends on the person too. Some people you can give them leeway, and I'll give you grace. But like you said, you bottle it, and now I'm bottling it up until you do something again. I'm exposed. I'm spazzing out on you. So it depends.
I feel like I
Yeah.
do.
It depends.
I don't think I have it 100%, but I think I'm at.
No, we'll get there. That's my question. Peyton, you wanna go?
Yeah.
Because I would love to hear what you and Peyton says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever dated someone with emotional intelligence?
No.
If so, how was it compared to somebody dating? How was it compared to dating somebody without it?
I never dated. I don't feel like I ever did.
Me neither.
I don't feel
Ever.
like that.
I can only speak for without for right now. I
For
hope-
without, right?
You know what?
I hope God have plans for me for real, and I want to experience
I want to
a relationship with somebody who is equally yoked and emotionally intelligent, and it's just.
But
a
Paris, how can you
breeze.
say that you want somebody emotionally intelligent and you're not?
Right.
I'm working on myself.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
I feel like
So why can't you date a man that's also working on it?
No.
Oh, you want him prepared. You want him to come
That's
already
not
packed.
emotionally intelligent.
That's not emotionally intelligent.
No,
that's not equally yoked.
That's not equally
no.
Because he's emotionally intelligent now. I mean, well, he's already emotionally intelligent because you want him to come already.
Exactly, but I'm not no dummy. Like, he already emotionally intelligent, so that's gonna
Rub off on you.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
okay.
gonna rub off on me. Like, you see, now you're not emotionally intelligent and you want to play these games with me. I'm not mature enough, and I'm gonna take it there as of now. But yeah, when God give me my husband, I'm gonna be worked on,
Okay.
healed.
healed.
I don't think. I know for sure I've never dated anybody with any intelligence, emotional or just plain knowledge. Anybody. Like, so you know that my answer to that is hell no. Like, but I
Or
don't.
anybody in that fact.
Or like nobody. Nobody. And if you watch this and you think not even you. Like, you're actually probably the worst, honestly. But anyway, I don't think a lot of females, like you said, well, I don't think a lot of females are really ready for an emotionally intelligent man.
Yeah.
Like a man that's really in tune
Really
with
on his like you gotta come with what
Yeah.
he coming with.
Why
okay.
would you think?
Because I'm not even talking about what you come with. I'm talking about a man that's able to really understand emotions,
That's
your
what I'm talking
emotions, his emotions, how to handle like
He's gonna want you to be on the same level as him mentally.
mm,
If he's already
Yeah.
there, like if he's already established and this is his mindset, he's established in how he handles conflict, emotions, everything with you. You got to come with that too. You think he's
Yeah.
gonna deal with your smart mouth?
and not only that though, and I'm not saying all men, but a lot of times we'll call men sassy, but it's a lot of men it's a lot of good men that are in tune with sensitivity and understanding, like, it's okay to be sensitive as a man. It's okay to have emotions as a man. But us as women, and black women too, especially, we look against that sometimes. And it's like, we say we want an emotionally intelligent man, but I think of a man that was really emotionally intelligent and grounded in him, I don't think we'd really be able to accept it or even acknowledge what we got in front of us. Because
maybe just not know how to handle it,
Or handle it, yeah,
I'll
like-
accept it. Like, wow, this is different, but maybe I just don't know how to keep him.
Yeah.
Maybe I know that I am not there yet to keep
Mm.
this man. Maybe that's maybe how I feel.
I feel like nobody's dumb. Like, we're all emotionally intelligent enough. Like, okay, like if somebody, not even just a man, I low key want everybody around me emotionally intelligent. I feel like life will be cool, a lot smoother. So you telling me right now, if a man for this situation, if a man come along and he's completely different, like, there is no arguing, like he shuts that down really quickly, like, he asks you, what's wrong with your emotion, everything, everything that needs to be done. So you're telling me off bat you still gonna act the same how you was acting with the previous relationship with the guy that didn't have no emotionally intelligent? Off bat, you're gonna feed off of his energy. A man is supposed to lead you. I'm gonna feed off of whatever you're giving me. If somebody is coming at you like, I just had a bad day today, like I'm so fucking irritated, like you're so mad, and he just instantly, whatever it is to calm you down, says what he needs to do. What do I have to combat with? I'm gonna give him the same energy. You're right, babe. Like, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna be cool. So
Some women
how?
don't even accept that though.
Well,
I feel like they're like,
that's
I'm not
on
used to
them.
this. Like, nah, he a little bit too soft for me. Like, I don't. I've
That's
heard
why-
women do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's on them. Like if you're saying
Yeah.
he's too soft because he's
He's trying to
emotionally, I
nurture
don't.
you, cater to you.
I don't know how you are outside of that. I'm just talking about like, because I'm more of a person with like real reciprocation with everything. Like whatever you
Yeah.
give me, I'm giving you. I'm not going above and beyond that, and I'm not going. I'm not gonna go below that. Like I'm really.
Real quick, I just feel like with us four, I feel like maybe because that's what we want, we would probably know how to handle it. But I'm just, other women is probably like, That's why I use that example. But maybe us, if that was presented to us,
well, I'm not talking about
we'll
no.
follow suit.
I'm not talking about no like yeah, you could be emotionally aware, but you can't be no now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
maybe in that situation, like if we in the house, like you could be like, babe, or like just dilute little situations. That don't mean if I see any other signs, like it's a little too soft over there.
Yeah.
No, I can't be more of a real than you.
Like straight up.
See, and honestly, I feel
Straight
like
up.
I was watching some videos, and I be watching like the videos, that panel with like the girl and the guy, and they be talking about like dating and relationships. I forgot what it's called. It's some podcast. But I was watching it, and they was just talking about like dating like a man who's emotionally intelligent, and I feel like one things that a man can do that is emotional intelligence is protect his peace. So it's a lot of stuff that we may come with that he may not want to deal with, and we probably won't perceive it as, maybe I'm not handling my emotions and his emotions well, and we look at it as he doesn't care or he doesn't want to try, and it's like, do we give men the grace to understand that they don't have to deal with this either? Because I'm not healed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming at you, I'm yelling at you, and you're trying to come at me and approach me in a way where it's like you're trying to resolve it, but I
That's
feel like
just inner issues within the woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's on you, girl.
That's on you.
Because I look at us right now and I'm like, if a man was to come into our life right now and we can try,
Sweet, soft, nice, want to know what's going on with me.
Yeah.
And trying to fix it right there and there. Absolutely.
I would say back up.
we can try.
Yeah, that's
But the moment we do
problem, see?
something, the moment he do something we don't like, how do we respond? And it's like, ooh, I don't know if I really like how you just handled that. Like,
Then why not just have
Well,
a
leave.
conversation?
I guess I'm not.
and
healed.
see, leave is that don't do
Because I
nothing.
will leave. If I don't like
Like-
something you do, I'm leaving. It's not working.
No, you
But
need
you're
to have a
gonna go back.
conversation.
No, I don't have to do all that back and forth,
be
back and
back.
forth. It's gonna be one sign. No, moving forward, it's gonna be one sign.
Say it.
No, moving forward, it's gonna
Check
be
her.
one sign,
She just said, but you do.
and she do too.
Don't we all?
No.
Yeah,
Kayla, please. Yes, you do.
exactly.
We all do.
No, I'm talking about
Let's
moving
be
forward.
honest.
If somebody
Let's
knew
be raw
was
and
to-
uncut.
If somebody
I've never dealt with any man.
What happened
Kayla.
to home?
Girl,
like
all these
we're
lies.
not
on
even
and
supposed to
off.
be talking
They're
about
lying.
men.
I just said yeah. I already said yeah.
They're lying.
Kayla, please. How many times you told us?
I'm
Oh, you're done talking to this
appalled.
boy. I'm done
I'm
talking to
sure
this boy. I'm
you're
done talking to this boy.
appalled.
I don't even know I can't even recall what y'all are talking about.
Of course you can't.
You want
Selective
to keep it
memory.
real, raw, and uncut?
Yeah,
I don't think we're keeping it real raw. And
Yeah.
And the real raw and uncut is that any man past don't even exist anymore.
We're talking about in the future, like
Your
in your
hypotheticals.
hypothetical in your next, in your next
Life okay.
situation. Hopefully in your next husband.
How
situation.
do we get to the next? Is my question.
Well, that's not the topic. Then how do we get to
If
the
we're
next?
not
Not the
healed,
topic.
if we're not
Go
emotionally
heal on your own. I'm talking about when you get there. I'm talking about when you get emotionally intelligent. I'm talking about when you get there.
So how do we get there?
Brianna's little hypothetical scenario was if the man is like emotionally, or what Kayla said that if he is emotionally intelligent, she's saying you're not healed, like you're still like
If an emotional
you're
man
the
was-
toxic
yeah.
one, like you're the toxic one and stuff. I'm saying I wouldn't be in a relationship if I'm still have problems within myself and I'm the toxic one. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that doesn't matter to what we're talking about, because nobody should be in a relationship that you're not worked on yourself. If you're not done, and how you saying like he's saying he don't have to deal with this. You don't have to deal with this because I don't have to deal with you. You do something. I'm saying you do something. We've all been through enough situations, so I'm pretty sure, and I would hope and pray that the next situations, when you do get that first sign, you're gone. Cause I'm just like it's
At this age.
at this big age, like no, the first red flag of anything is gone. Like I feel like an emotionally intelligent man is all that I'm gonna attract next because it's no bullshit to be going through.
Yeah.
It's no more stages of the bullshit and what if it's not what if. Because I'm going to know off bat, just by how he approaches you, how he speaks to you. I'm going to know off bat if you're, emotionally intelligent enough and we can do this.
Yeah, that's why, like, especially, that's a really good point because I was just saying earlier today, like, I'm ready to date. Like, I'm ready to get back into the dating world. No. But I feel like I'm
There's nothing out here.
No.
It's not, I mean, yes, the bachelor men out here do suck.
It's
but
stuff out here.
No, not in LA.
Yeah, not in LA.
Not in LA.
I feel like though, like I'm at that point where like I'm able to recognize things that I know like this is not for me, this is not healthy. And at our age, like I'm looking like dating to marriage, like dating to marry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like turning 27, like I'm trying to settle down, so I need to be knowing like my next man. He needs to be I don't know though. Maybe I'm not ready for emotional intelligence because I have experience dating somebody with emotional intelligence. Now that I think about it,
And how was that experience?
I honestly felt like he was so sassy because he just always just expressed himself too much. Like it'll be like, bro, you crying.
That's my example right there.
You cry like
Sassy.
every little
couldn't handle
thing.
it.
You crying. Like, bro, why you care about everything? You gotta express everything. Like, damn, like be a man. I don't know.
Wow.
Be a man.
That's what's wrong
God
with
forbid-
our community.
God forbid a man
yes,
has
with
emotions.
Our world.
No, I
dating.
liked his emotions, but it was like sometimes he would just be too emotional.
Like, will he literally cry?
No.
Oh, okay.
But like it would be to the point where it's like, damn, like it's crying like at this point because it's like you're nagging me as a man though. Like I'm supposed to be the one nagging, but he's the one nagging. I still loved him a lot, and I feel like we connected in a way that I never connected with anybody else because he knew how to express himself so well. But sometimes it was just like
Who is this
too
guy?
much.
So y'all think that's something like already embedded in you, like emotionally intelligence, just like how we all saying like, oh, I gotta work on it. Y'all think it's embedded in you, or can it be learned or taught? I think it's not. I don't know. I've seen a lot, like
maybe it starts with like how you're raised.
I was just
Like,
about
with
to
your
say that
parents.
I've seen a lot of
How does
children.
your parents treat you?
Like my nephew is
Yeah.
very emotionally aware as a 6-year-old. You know, like he don't like nothing slides. Like the yelling, he be like, oh, like, but I thought we don't yell at each other. I thought we, So I'm saying I really think it can be. I think it's taught. It's taught into everybody. Like and I feel like it either sticks with you or throughout your life, what you go through is the boundary of how you're gonna be,
How you're gonna
or
be?
how you're
Yeah.
gonna
How you grow up? Yeah.
How you handle things.
But I think it's taught. I think through everybody gonna have to go through lessons to where they get to that point to where they're just
You're not born
so
with emotional and
emotionally
like, being just,
aware.
Yeah, you're not born with that.
Yeah, that's just how like they say like they don't teach people to love or hate when like you teaching kids like racism and stuff like that. Like that's not something that's in you. That's something that's taught. And the same thing with emotions. We learn happy, sad, mad, angry. Like these are things that we learn as kids. I definitely agree with you. Like it is something that is taught. It's something that's learned through experiences. It's something that's learned through relationships, how you were raised.
Yep.
And that could be either good or bad. You could have had so much love poured into you that you know how to pour into others. Or you could have been the person where you felt like...
Or you had a rough just life and that just taught you how to just be a better person.
And how to deal with... That's what I said. I think the biggest thing with emotional intelligence is really how you handle things, whether it's with you or within anybody else. Like, and that is a really big thing. Like, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think heavily on it's taught because I think people that are willing to go ahead and like go to therapy and fix some of their emotions and stuff, I would put them in like a higher ranking class, like of emotionally intelligent, emotionally aware, like because you're aware enough to go seek some help and like see. I feel like if you're willing to take that step, like it's definitely taught and grown within you. It's not just.
And that's why I just feel like we're aware because like we admitted that we don't feel like we have a lot to work on. Yeah. So that's the first step is accepting and being aware that I do need help. I do need to work on my attitude with certain things and how I just react overall to things that just don't work out in my favor.
Yeah, I can't confidently say I'm like just 100%,
I'm mentally stable. No, I can't.
100% like emotionally aware. Like I'm just a very emotionally intelligent person. I can't. I carry some traits, but it's not all the way there.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. What was you gonna say?
I feel like one day we should like interview like I don't know like a life coach or like a love coach or something and like ask them these type of questions because my question right now is like so how do we get to being emotionally intelligent?
Yeah.
But I feel like we
Yeah.
don't have the answers because we're all kind of like
But it also
Yeah.
just comes with
Similar.
practice. I feel like.
but what do we practice?
What are we practicing?
So I mean, like if you, it just starts with you acknowledging. I'm no therapist, so I don't know right or wrong. But I feel like when I think about emotional intelligence and something that you wanna like grow in, I feel like it's being able to first acknowledge like the emotions and how you really feel, like what really triggers you or what really like affects you. What brings you pure joy, what makes you sad, like being able to acknowledge that within yourself and then being able to acknowledge, bad habits and being able to like try to work on fixing those bad habits. It's things take time. Like if you feel like you have things that you have to work on with your attitude, it may be the little small things that you may correct in those moments. And I feel like that's you, one, being aware, okay, you know what, I'm upset right now or I'm this right now and let me try to react in this way. And I think that's you practicing towards like gaining more emotional intelligence. I was gonna ask y'all, do y'all feel like emotional awareness and emotional intelligence are like different or are they hand in hand?
I think emotional awareness is a part of emotional intelligence. I'm looking up some
Hand in
stuff right
hand.
now.
Hand in hand.
It says
most
in-
times you're there. Awareness is like you're not there, but you're aware that you need
Yeah,
to be there.
it says step 1, understand your emotions instead of fighting them. I feel like that has to do with like being aware of them instead of just, feeling something and trying to like I said, like about the guy that I dated who didn't even want to like address how he felt. He wanted to distract himself from his emotions and because he didn't even know how to express them. I feel like people like that, narcissists specifically, I feel like they fight their emotions instead of like understanding and being aware. Like they try to just act like it's not there or act like it's not true.
Yeah.
Pause before reacting. I don't do that.
Yeah. And I
feel
also
like
think
you need to go to therapy.
I do.
No, everybody. Like, your question was to get there. I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
to get there, you got to start working on yourself.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. I feel like that's the only way you can get there. And then the life experiences that test you along the way, that's going to let you know where you at.
Regulate your emotions.
And I feel like it's nothing you could do but put the work in.
Decode your emotions.
And then, I don't know, though, like,
Also, go ahead, my bad.
I don't know, like, who's the dictator to give you that, like, stamp of approval on the end? Like, yeah.
Like
you're-
Peyton said, like
you're
a life
emotionally
coach.
aware. Like, you're...
They can help.
I
with
think
that,
you can
right?
give that to yourself too when you're able
You're a
to
therapist.
Yeah.
like I feel like you can give that to yourself too when it's like you realize, you know what, I've changed in like how I deal with things or how I react to people or how I feel like you could validate yourself. Because I feel like you will know when you are emotionally healed, when you are like grounded in who you are. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think too, one of those things would be when you're able to, like I said earlier, understand without judgment. Like trying to understand.
Yeah, this one says communicate. Oh, wait, no. That's here too. That one says build empathy without absorbing everything.
Yeah.
So like listening to like listen and take in instead of like listening to like fix. It says here, you don't want to say, let's fix everything. Let me carry your emotions for you. Let's work on this right now. You want to say like, I hear you. That sounds hard. Anything else you want to tell me? Like let people get stuff out instead of like taking it in and trying to fix their problems. I think I have a problem of
Or
doing
when
that.
they say like somebody is expressing to you and you just immediately go through like
Let's find solutions. I'm not gonna lie. That's the type
Yeah, I
of
don't
person I,
like
am.
those.
Sometimes.
no, like you just immediately get to a story like of yours, like, oh yeah, I've been through that and da-da-da. Like,
Yeah,
I do that too.
I do that, but I'm
But
not.
I be doing it as a way to like relate. Like I'm
to
not
let you know I've
relate.
been
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I've
yeah.
been there before,
Exactly.
but I want to
Yeah.
stop doing that. Like, you let me.
Because it's not about you.
Yeah, I just be
It's
like,
not about
let
me.
listen.
It's about you right now. You need somebody to hear you out.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's not about me.
Yeah.
But it's like, dang, I got
feel
something for
you.
that. I feel you, but
I just don't want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like every time you come to me, I don't want to. I want to make sure I got that under control. Like, you know, if it's something that's like really relatable, and I'm like, okay, I need to tell you this because we're going through the same thing. Da-da-da. That I feel like, okay, I'm gonna open up. We could talk about it, and I feel like that makes it better sometimes too, depending on the situation. That make it better for the person to be like, you know, okay, cool, I can open up to you more because
Yeah.
you've been through
Just
it.
maybe this is a little bit too deep, but like say for example, if like somebody pass, you know, and it's like, oh, that person, like, say, like, oh, knock on wood, somebody's mom passed, not us, somebody else. And it's like, dang, well, my mom did too. You know, that's not what I need. That's not what that person needs to hear right now.
Yeah.
You know, like, we can't.
know.
Yeah,
I like to I don't know. Maybe
not right now.
I'm different.
Just
Okay,
not
yeah.
right now. Like, we
At
can
some
talk about
point.
that, but like,
case by case.
yeah, case
Yeah,
by
case by
case.
case.
Yeah. Like, if it just happened, like, I don't want to hear that. I'm coming to my friends, letting them, like, just vent and like, dang, I just lost somebody right now. You know, I hate this card.
The next
It's
one.
sad.
The next
Oh.
one says
It's scarred.
communicate clearly, not emotionally. Okay, so I want to circle back to what I said when I was dating the dude who, to me, he just was too emotional. Like, it was like so emotional to where it was overwhelming because he did not know how to communicate his emotions clearly. Like, he did have emotional intelligence because he wasn't like it wasn't under, like, you know, the middle ground, but he was like over that middle ground, like kind of like me, where I get mad and I feel some type of way and I like just bottle up and explode. He was the same way with his emotions. Like, he would just like cry. And it would never be like a middle ground, you know? It would always be just like passive aggressive. Maybe that's the word. I don't.
Like, you think you'll find a solution to the issue and he'll be like, it's still kind of like not enough?
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think
Okay.
he's emotionally intelligent. I think he's a crybaby.
Yeah, he's just a
Why are you always
crybaby.
bringing up something and there's no solution with you? It's
Yeah.
back and forth. What are we going back and forth for? That's not somebody that's emotional.
Yeah, he's not
You got
emotionally
him
intelligent.
confused. He might be a narcissist.
Maybe.
He was-
Yeah, like, it's a psychological thing.
Yeah,
No, I
It's
wouldn't say
different.
he's a narcissist because he cares a lot.
Yeah, like, it's
Okay,
different,
but
but it's like,
crybaby and no solution is good enough for you. Where are we gonna get?
maybe it's like you
Sometimes-
like me too much. I don't know.
Man, go on. This
This is what's wrong with black people.
Tired. I don't know. He sounds stressed.
Okay. So my question to you guys is, okay, so are we all admitting that we're not all the way there?
Yeah,
I'm halfway there.
Okay.
I feel like I'm halfway there too.
Okay, so this ties into my question. So what do you guys think that you guys don't do that you could work on, and what do you do that makes you that?
Well, for me, I feel like
Take accountability without shame.
this is
Who do that?
No, she's reading still.
Oh,
For me per se, I do feel like I do display a lot of the traits that I feel like I do display a lot of traits of emotional intelligence, and as far as like how I'm able to really truly understand like how I feel, and I feel like how I deal with people and just like conflict as well. I do know that I do lack in certain areas. Like, I know like my communication is probably not as effective as it could be. It definitely could be worked on. I think being able to take moments and pause and really just soak in what's going on right now, I think that I can practice that more. But I do think I'm very much able to communicate with people in a way of understanding and try to just really understand where they're coming from and let them know. Like, a lot of times I tend to understand, like, you know what, I understand how that made you feel, but that wasn't my intent. And I know I had to learn that even though that wasn't your intent, that's still how you made me feel. And that's just one of the things that I've learned with like emotional intelligence, like me understanding where you're coming from, regardless of what I did. Like, this is just how you feel, and this is how I feel. And I think I'm able to like understand that in people. I think that's just me, you know. I feel like I pay attention to like when energies are shifted. I can tell when like something makes somebody upset, and I'm not saying this all the time, but I think I do display that a lot in a lot of things and people that I deal with.
One thing here that I would say that from the little list that I read, I feel like people try to say that I don't, but I think I take accountability. I think I do, actually. I might not express it the way that it should be expressed, but I feel like I'll take accountability. I'll say I'm wrong, and maybe I just don't go about saying it correctly. I think I'm really bad. I'm definitely really bad at like holding my composure and not like expressing like when something is like bothering me or like my emotions are bothering me. But I do feel like I know how to communicate what I feel when I'm not too angry in the moment. Like if I'm in the moment and I'm really mad, I don't have good emotional intelligence. But when I like take the time to like breathe and like think about how I feel, I'm very good at like expressing myself. I'm very good at taking accountability. I feel like I'm good at like taking in when somebody's telling me something that I did wrong. Even if I don't agree with it, I'll hear them though. Sometimes I'll be like, but I'll still let them talk. I'll still let them, tell me something. But this is what I will say that I notice in other people that I hate. Like people, maybe that is me. Cause I know people you really cannot tell them nothing. And I try to not be like that. But I know sometimes I can. Like, I know sometimes I can be like, I don't want to hear that shit. But other times it's like, I don't want to be like other people that I know who are so annoying when you can't tell them nothing. So I will at least listen to you, even if I disagree, and try to work on something, especially if it's like told to me over and over and over. I will try.
Penny, you do not. You do not be letting people talk. You're not listening to them.
I do.
Like,
give me an example.
Like, if somebody's telling you about yourself, like...
telling me I'm late?
No, I'm just saying in general. Like, if somebody is saying something to you or y'all talking or whatever, you're gonna overtalk them. Like, if you feel like you're saying you be hearing them out, you're gonna be like, well, no, I don't think so. Like, no, I don't think so. So I don't think, like, you're gonna talk over them like that. Like, you
but
do
like
not,
in terms of what though? Because
so
I
you're
feel
saying
like
you
I will
hear them out later
listen.
on. Later
no,
on,
no,
you think about it.
No, if
You're
somebody is telling
gonna,
me something,
you're gonna go back and forth.
Yeah, I will.
Like, you don't.
But it's not to say I say that and I don't listen to what they're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so how are you listening if you going back and forth? Because you be going back and forth.
Sometimes I will, but I feel like for the most part,
That's why
I'll hear you and I won't agree. But that doesn't mean that I don't hear you.
So you heard it and you dwell on it later.
If it's told to me, if I keep getting the same thing told to me over and over and over, then it's like, okay, I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna think like, damn, maybe they are right, even if I completely don't agree, because that's usually how it is. Like, a bunch of people tell me the same thing, and I'm like, I don't hear y'all. But, like, I will look at it from that different perspective, even if I don't agree. And I feel like there's a lot of people out here who don't even try to look at it from a different perspective. They just think they're always right. Like, I do think I'm always right, but I do try to get out of that and, like, see different perspectives and understand where other people are coming from. Even if it don't look like it, I definitely do, like, reflections within my own head, like, after conversations or like when I'm sitting down and I'm just like, trying to contemplate whatever it is that I went to and told everybody about and heard like different opinions on.
Yeah, you think about it later, especially if it's repetitive.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Y'all are funny.
I don't.
Paris, what do you think? Oh,
I don't have no example. I already said I was not there.
But do you feel like you display some? Like, I feel like I do. Like, I feel like I hear people out. I'll hear y'all out. If I don't totally agree, I will tell you I don't totally agree.
I told my sister, I was talking to her about the emotional intelligence. I told her, I was like, you know what I would give Rhiannon? I feel like where you like really have displayed that, I think is in how we handle conflict, like me and you.
Yeah,
and
so
like
me
how
and Kayla had our issue.
But not even just that issue, just you've even said out of your own mouth, like, I try to just be a little more mindful.
And that's why I said it depends on the person that it is. Like, with you guys, I don't really want to go there. I don't want to, because for what? Like, I just feel like I shouldn't even be going there with you guys. But there has been times that it has, and I just feel like, I don't know. It's not easy for me to just be like, you don't have to, how do I put this into words? Like, it would just have to take so much more than what we go through for me to have to go there with y'all. I just feel like, I don't know. It just has to be way worse. I don't feel like we have those. I don't feel like me with you guys have that. I don't have those issues with y'all like that. Y'all do.
Like, what's the specific
like
issue
you
that
guys,
you're talking about?
I'm not talking about a certain situation. I'm just talking about in general. Like, when I look at when we all go through our disagreements, who has them more? Yeah. I don't feel like me and Paris have much.
Yeah, you won't go back and forth.
Yeah, I don't feel
Paris
like
won't really go back and forth. Kayla will.
Both of you guys. Yeah, it's really y'all.
Honestly, and that's why.
But we don't have the emotional intelligence.
That's what.
I just feel like I will match energy. Like,
yes, you guys. You guys
will
will match each other's energy.
And y'all will just stop, which I think is the more mature thing to do.
I don't agree.
Of course.
With what? Which part?
The back and forth.
I feel like when it comes to y'all two, it's not in a sense of like you just stop talking about it to avoid it. I feel like, y'all just don't argue. I feel like y'all just stop and avoid it all. I feel like, and there's still like, it doesn't get resolved sometimes. I feel like y'all do that. Maybe that's y'all practicing trying to like keep the peace. But also too, I feel like the issues at hand sometimes, like the problem doesn't get addressed. And I don't think that that's a healthy way of communicating, just not saying nothing at all. I feel like when it comes to Peyton, I feel like for me, when I look at it, I think you lack understanding, like, and comprehension, like, and so that's just how I feel like. So when y'all, I'm not saying that none of us are like, but from what we just said right now, I don't agree. I don't feel like y'all just avoid it. I feel like, I don't feel like y'all just don't say nothing or don't argue. I feel like y'all avoid it.
And also, I just get into these headspaces, especially when I just be mad. I'm like, okay, I don't even want to say that because I know what I'm thinking and where I'm about to go, and I just don't want to even say that to you.
Yeah, that's why I shut up.
I just shut up.
If you don't have nothing nice to say,
you don't have nothing nice to say, so I'm just going to shut up and end it here before it goes somewhere it shouldn't go.
I learned that very young.
And I just take it as far as Kayla wants to take it.
Yeah, they go to the end, and she's talking about then she hears you out. So you heard, so so the whole time. Y'all going back and forth.
But Kayla's
y'all
different
not hearing each other
Kayla
out.
don't hear me either. So it's like,
I feel like where I lack is
we
once
just
I
go
feel,
back and forth acting the same. Like
for me, once I feel like I get into, and that's where I lack in, like, that's why I say I lack communication, like, and being able to communicate effectively, because once I feel like you're coming at me or I have to get defensive, then that's when I know where I go, and I know that that's when that back and forth starts. But initially, when I feel like when I'm trying to talk, especially like when it comes to the group chat, I feel like I try to start off in a way where it's like I'm not disrespecting anybody or anything like that. But text messages do misconstrue a lot of things, and I feel like it can be little things that trigger me where it's like I feel like you decided to say this instead of trying to be like instead of us trying to like move forward and resolve it. You're saying things that can trigger like a reaction.
Yeah,
out of
sometimes
something.
Peyton, you be saying smart things.
oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And so that and
very aware.
I don't respond to
I'm
it
very, very aware.
the correct
Yeah.
way all the time.
Oh.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm perfect though.
and you be saying these things knowing the type of you should know what type of 3 girls that you're dealing with. They're gonna say something.
I have been trying to work on that though, because it's like sometimes just be like, all right, come on now, like, and then I'll be like, you know what, don't be like that. But then sometimes be like, bro.
But you also don't know what people are going through, so it's just like you don't know what our days are like sometimes. So it's like you don't know what that response could react like. You don't know
came from.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I had a past situation where I even had to like tell my sister, like I felt myself like kind of bark her, but after I was like, you know what? I want to let you know I was not angry with you. If you felt like I came at you sideways, I'm sorry. And I just had to realize, like, I was so mad in the moment that I took it out on her in that quick second. It wasn't even for her. And I feel like, when we're having certain conversations, it's just like when things get so like the emotions get so heightened that I feel like none of us know when to like realize, okay, you know what, the emotions are really heightened right now. We're probably not going to get much resolved. Let's try to come back to it. But I feel like all of us are very prideful and egotistic when it comes to like this group. And so it's hard for us to put our pride and ego aside and say, you know what? I do want to resolve this. I do want to hear you. I do want to hear you out. I do want to understand. And I feel like we don't have many of those moments. Like, we lack poor conflict resolution. We do.
Yeah, maybe I just don't want to talk
Maybe
about it in the
text.
moment. Yeah, that's why I just be like, I'd rather just hop on a call real quick because I just don't want to interpret I know there's been times where I had to call you, Peyton, because I'm like, okay, through text messages, I just need to see, let me just see how her temperature feeling. Like, let me just call her because I don't know, the text message, you seem a little hostile, so I'd rather just hear the tone. Like, let me feel the energy first before I know where I gotta go.
Because then it always is the two. I wasn't even mad.
Yeah.
I usually am not mad. I'm just,
I don't know. Maybe
sassy.
we should start doing like voice messages or something and keeping them. Because
Well, last time Kayla did a voice message,
that's
No, I was mad at
you
that
was
point.
yelling on the phone.
I was
at Peyton.
I was very upset.
At Peyton, like,
And you know what's so funny? Like,
listen to it.
I was mad.
she was mad.
The crazy part about it is when it comes to me and Peyton, like,
funny.
it is so the crazy part about me and Peyton is that we argue about these things, but it's crazy that I don't think we recognize the end goal, that we want the same thing. Like we're fighting for the same thing, and I feel like it's funny that like
Kayla, take them glasses off. I'm so sorry. Like, please.
no. Anyway, let me get my point out before I forget
She
it.
do it I swear to God. Go watch this clip back. Like,
Before I forget it.
okay, go let her talk.
Make a meter on how many times she did that.
Literally, let her talk. Let her talk.
Then what do you want?
Like I'm ready to
Buns.
because like
No, have
Yeah.
Big.
She said, what do you guys think?
yeah.
She's emotionally intelligent. Oh, that person like tapping. Like I don't want to hear that. If I don't totally,
I told her, I was like, you know what?
I don't feel like we have
I
that.
know that it had a past situation. They just fell again. Anyway,
take a hit every time she touches her
nose all
glasses.
squished right here.
I
Like,
know.
no, take
They
a
don't look
shot.
comfortable.
Every time.
It's really the lash.
They're
Like
too big.
it's the tip of the lash. Anyway,
Okay.
I feel like
Before you forget.
with me and Peyton, it's so crazy that we do go the hardest when it comes to this like just group stuff. When I feel like me and you really should be the ones that's like really like tuned in, because I feel like we feel the same way about a lot of things, and so I feel like we just me and you, maybe me and you have to have more time like to ourselves where we really get to the root of why do me and you go so hard. But I really look at it like we want the same thing. We want the same end result. I do feel that me and you like we have the same like mindset and like kind of goals and visions when it comes to just content in general. And it sucks that me and you do bump heads, but I would really love to work on that because I don't like that. Like when it comes to me and you, it can go from 0 to 10 so quick.
Yeah, literally.
I think the way that I react sometimes is just more so because I feel like sometimes you say things or you tell us things that you don't even be doing yourself. So it just like, I be getting irritated because it's like, bro, you'll say this and then you won't even do what you're supposed to do. So I be thinking of that in the back of my head, like, why are you continuing to talk about something and you be forgetting this, and that, you know? So that's what I just be thinking about in the back of my head. That does influence my judgment when you say certain things to me. Even though I know we want the same end goal, I feel like we don't execute what we need to execute the same. Like, personally, I guess I wouldn't even say I'm biased because I feel like we all can agree. Like, there's ways that we lack, and then there's things that we need to do better. But yeah, no, I agree. Like, we do have like the same like end goal. It's just how each and every one of us execute to get to that end goal, I don't think is the same, which is what gets on my nerves the most because I sit up here and I repeat myself all the time. So of course I'm going to get irritated if I have to keep repeating myself all the time and the simple things that I repeat are not being done, are not being met. So we're not going to get to that end goal because we can't even get the basic stuff that we need to get to the end goal, you know?
Harris is, well, you got something about to come out.
What?
Some words. I don't know. It look like you about to say something.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well,
What's there to say?
y'all do need to work on that. Because it could be so simple as the color of what we're going to wear and it goes left. It's so simple, little things that you guys would go back and forth about. So.
Yeah, and I look at stuff like that. Like it's like see for me, like I try to like make things flow as easy as it can, and I know I'm not saying that I'm perfect, so I know, but it's simple things where it's like, okay, we say the color pink, for example, right? And it's like if I've already expressed I don't have pink, you know what I'm saying? And we last minute I don't have pink. Why is it hard for us to try to come together and figure out another color? You know what I'm
wasn't
saying?
Because you
minute.
always do that.
It wasn't last.
It's
minute.
not
Every
always
time.
what I pretty much
Literally.
always I'm pretty much always
never
have.
have the color.
What
Like,
colors have I not had besides?
I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of times where it'd be like you be like, oh no, and then you're the one that's the odd one out, you know? So I just be thinking in the back of my head, it's always Kayla.
Because I don't have those colors. So it's like if I don't know if I've shared.
And you know what you say? Since we're being real raw and uncut, you be saying stuff like, well, you buy it. That's not emotional intelligence.
It's not no, and
Well,
I'm
you
not
buy
gonna
it,
I'm not
then.
gonna pinpoint like
I would.
Like-
if we all agreed on the
No,
color,
I don't like
didn't
when
have
she
it,
say that.
would buy
I
it,
don't
though.
like when you say
and
that.
I said, but you know
And
why
that's
I
what I
said
think
that
about
to Peyton
myself.
though.
Like,
like
why would
said
I
what?
respond
I
that
said,
way?
you know why I say that's Peyton though, because it's like there's just, and as I said, maybe there's things that we have to talk about because a lot of things I can admit that like I do things too. Like,
And there has been times where we have decided on a color, you don't have it, we change it to accommodate what you have.
which is fine, and I feel like I would do the same for y'all. Like if y'all display that y'all like if y'all don't have a color, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, why don't you have this color, or you should go get. I'm not like I feel like how y'all react to it and how I react to it is different. I feel like that's where it kind of is like we have to understand. Like I don't know, but
I don't really react no way because I didn't have pink. I'm just gonna go buy pink.
but I made it.
Like,
I made it work. But it's just like it's just how we go about it. Because even when we had pink the first time, I went out and bought pink again, and it's like pink is just not something that I pick.
Pink is not in my closet.
It's not in my closet. So, but every time you did ask for pink, I went and got pink. We only wore pink once.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have. You said red. We said red, white. So I wore white. Like you know, like.
But sometimes
Am I tripping?
what we
I just wanna
saying
know
is
if I'm
sometimes
tripping.
it's not. Well, what I'm thinking about, okay, yeah. When I go into it, when we pick a color, sometimes it's not always in my closet, but it's nothing for me to go find a shirt. You know, go find a shirt that
Or a
color
jacket.
or a red. Like you
Yeah.
know, that's where I be coming at with it. But so I just be like, just like now, like. It was earlier. She did say pink way earlier, so it was a little time advantage. That's why when it was like, "What's the color again?" and it was like a couple of days before,
And I
that's
got an
I feel like
attitude.
that's why the reaction was what it
Because
was.
I sent it, and that's when you was like, "Well, Kayla, she already sent
I
it."
instantly got an attitude. I'm not
But
gonna
see,
lie.
you shouldn't get an
Yeah,
attitude
because I didn't even
she
get the
didn't get it.
message.
See, it just be like little things like that. I don't
It's
know.
like you were so quick to like come, like, and that
Wait, what message?
when I asked about the color again, and she already
when
said
she
it.
first asked about the color, I said pink, and then
no,
she
no,
asked
no. I'm
again.
talking about something else. I'm saying when you brought up the fact that when you asked what color are we wearing after we discussed it like a week or two in advance.
I remembered pink for Pickle Pop. I didn't remember like the color for the podcast, and that's why I did ask. But even then, it's like, okay, if I want a reminder and I ask why is that? Why are we complaining about that?
Because you're asking like what before, and it's to me it's like, oh, here we go again.
I don't
Well,
think
maybe-
it was the.
it wasn't an issue though, Peyton. I made it
I
work.
think it was more
We
so
had it back and
with
forth, though.
yeah. I feel like the back and forth more so is just basically now you're saying we tell you the color again. Now you're saying I don't have that.
Yeah, the issue was
and I said,
the
and I left it
reminding.
alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you I don't have
Yeah,
that. I left
but
it
it
alone.
was I don't have. It was like, well, I don't have that in.
And you got smart with me.
And
Yeah,
then
I got
it's
smart
like-
I got an attitude.
Like-
Why though? Because when I first responded, she got, like you just said, you got an attitude, and you said she already said it. I didn't even get the message. So that's I'm like anybody gonna tell me the color? And you automatically and that's just you automatically in that moment just attacked. And at that moment, I felt attacked. So I'm like, you pressing about this color, and I'm trying to figure it out. So you buy it then, since you're so like,
I guess I just got irritated because I'm just
Yeah, you
like,
did. You
you
took it out
always
on me.
forgetting something. Like I don't know. Like I'm tired of the forgetting.
Well, it was just for me. It was I thought you were saying, oh well, I don't have that color, so and then I'm just gonna wear whatever, like, and then I'm like, oh my god, can't wear whatever, and then we all coming in,
And that's how
then
she's
it's like
coming
we're
at me, though,
excluding you
like-
because we the it be looking like, oh, we're excluding you. No,
a lot.
you didn't have the color,
And that's where my
So
my
that's
attitude
what-
comes
the
from.
only- feel like it
y'all
was-
keep saying a lot. The only time I didn't have a color was red, and when we did the freaking stream, and I didn't have the thing because it didn't come in time. That's literally why I didn't. Those are the only two times. Any other time, we pick a color palette and we're all in the same color. So I don't know what many times I've missed the color, but I've definitely said pink. I don't have pink, and in that moment I was asking what the color is because I
The
was
stream
trying
when we wore cheetah.
when we were cheetah, yeah. And I wore my leopard. I tried to make it work. You know what I'm saying? And I was asking the color because I didn't want to happen what happened before. So that's why I was asking the color. So I can, let me get myself prepared and so I can be in pink because that's what you want for your episode. So I feel like you didn't even give me a chance to try to figure out what I need to figure out before you just already came at me. And I feel like that's where I get defensive and my communication gets no better, So it's just like, I don't know, like, I know, but I never think any ill intent from any of y'all. I just think that we just don't know how to communicate. And just like I told Rhiannon not too long ago too, like, I understand. I know you, like, so I know things that, like, if I say this, it's gonna make you say something smart, or it's gonna make you feel like I'm trying to come at you, like. And I feel like that we don't all do that sometimes. So just take a quick second and be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say that, or it could have just been simple. Rhiannon already said it, Kayla. I would be like, damn, I didn't even get the message. Like, my bad.
Yeah. Well, none of us do, huh? No emotional intelligence, so that's okay. We're working on it. Awareness is the first step. All right, you guys. So we're going to enter. All right, you guys. So we're gonna start reading some emails from you guys. Don't forget to keep sending us some emails. Send us your number so we can call you guys in our next and future episodes. And let's get right into it. So this one, the subject is opinions on guys who. Okay. Hey, y'all. First of all, congratulations on your achievement. I've been following you guys since you first started the car hotbox videos years ago, and I still am now whenever I feel lonely or sad and just smoke with you guys. You guys have an amazing friendship like me and my friends, and I pray that you guys become even more successful and many more blessings to come. Anyways, my name is Ella, and I'm from Toronto. I just want to hear your opinions on guys' boyfriends liking half-naked / thirst trap pics or following other girls that look nothing like you on social media. Do you consider this as micro-cheating? What if your partner was doing this behind your back with a burner phone? and you just found out years after, would you leave or stay? I know I'm not insecure about myself because I know I look good and I can get guys and I'm a bad bitch like all of you, but I just I can't with the disrespect for almost 8 years of being together. I love to hear your opinions. Not sure if you guys will see this message. Okay.
So basically, she said they've been together for 8 years. She found him with another phone where he follows girls on Instagram, and he
Likes
be
thirst
messaging them too.
traps. She didn't say anything about messaging them, but he likes half naked thirst traps or following other girls that look nothing like her on social media.
Yes, you're cheating. Anything you're hiding from me,
Yeah.
you feel like you can't come, or it's a secret, you're cheating. Why do you have a burner phone? You're
Yeah.
cheating.
That's micro cheating for sure.
That's
to the
micro
full
cheating.
extent.
Would it be
It's not to the full
micro-cheating
extent.
if it was on his main phone?
I don't
No,
know.
it would still be micro
It was still
cheating.
because it didn't go.
But it's like-
it didn't go further.
I feel like he's guilty because why do you have a second phone to do
I was
all of
about to
that?
say, I feel like we're just going to throw him under the full cheating category
Right.
because just the
'Cause
fact that you got the second phone
Yeah.
in an 8-year
That just-
relationship.
At least
Bro,
if
I'm
he had it
not-
all on the main
I'm not
phone.
going to put nothing else past you.
Yeah.
At least if
you're
he had it all
sneaky.
on the main phone, it would be like less sneaky because maybe he doesn't know that what he's doing is bad. But I feel like since you have a second
phone, you're intentional. You know what you're doing.
yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like your social media is your social media. Your feed, whatever you clicking and tapping and okay, that's what you
I don't want to date a lustful man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
you
want
have
a man
wandering
that just
eyes.
Got all these that's liking all these girls. I mean, I guess. Okay. No. Actually, I tried to think about it. Maybe no.
No.
It's different if you just like a regular girl picture, but if you liking like thirst traps, and OnlyFans models, and half
Exactly.
naked and lingerie, titty, booty, everything.
Nobody looks like me.
Well, and why? And they don't look like me. So why you been with me
I
for
don't
8
even
years?
want them to look like me. No, nobody.
But I'm saying, okay, not looks
Okay,
like
I'm
you,
sorry.
but I'm saying
That's
like,
crazy. They can look like
you
me.
know, like if a man got a type, you would know.
Exactly.
So if he had a type, like she's saying, nobody like these are all different type of. So
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't know.
That's micro cheating for sure.
Because no, it's just like if let's say Ella's a big girl, if he's liking all these skinny girls, I'm not. You don't look like me, you know. So what is it? You don't.
Some
you
men
don't.
just don't have a type though. Like some men just like everything.
Nope, Ella, it's time to go.
But 8 years, that's not easy to just throw away.
At all, it's time to go though.
It's time to go though. Paris.
What's
You
in the
can't-
phone? Like I don't.
So
like,
I wonder if she found the phone. Like did
just,
you find the phone?
Like just imagine, you know what the day I'm gonna have.
That's micro cheating.
Yeah.
Ella, he's done.
I think you should leave him, Ella. He's trash. It's not gonna be easy to leave him though because you guys have been together for so long. But I feel like if that's all you're finding on a second phone, it's probably more stuff that you don't even know about.
Yeah. Exactly.
If he's hiding all that on another phone, he's probably hiding other stuff on that phone too.
Yeah.
A 8-year relationship. That's something really, really big to consider. But I feel like at the
It's
end
not
of the
worth your
day,
peace.
choose you, because the whole second phone thing is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something you didn't know about. Just finding it's just kind of weird. Choose you if you need to. But
Yeah. Okay.
But as always, we want to thank you guys for all the love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure you guys become a highly official member. You guys can join now. We have official P member, MVP, and exclusive P member.
Keep sending us more emails and phone numbers so we can call or read them on our next future episodes. Don't forget to follow us at Highly Official Pod and on Instagram and email us at highlyofficialpod@gmail.com.
If you guys enjoyed the show, please make sure to rate and review us on Apple and Spotify podcasts, and also send us donations if you want to love and support us in any extra way. The link is going to be down below. Until then, make sure you guys come back for the next episode. Until then, we are Highly Official, and we are out.
Bye.